Welcome to Deeper Dive. I'm your host, Connor Gilmore. Deeper Dive is a series that takes the legends and topics from the Paranoiacs episode of the week and dives deeper into them. On the first episode of Paranoiacs, one of the tales of Bloody Mary was that she was said to be known as a mysterious old hag that lived under the waves of Lake Erie. The old hag was a hideous spectacle, and she tried to win over a handsome young man, but to no avail. She lured him to the shore of the lake with a perfect doll made of body parts of women she had killed. After luring him onto a dock, he fell into the night black water of Lake Erie and drowned. This is actually based on another myth of Lake Erie, a cryptid by the name of the Lake Erie Storm Hag. For those wondering, a cryptid is an animal or being whose existence is disputed or unconfirmed. The legend goes like this. The Storm Hag lives at the bottom of the lake, close to Presque Isle Peninsula. She is a hideous she-demon. Her yellow eyes shine in the dark like those of a cat. Her skin is a pale shade green. Her teeth are sharp and pointed as a shark, able to tear the skin off of her victims. They are also green, which gives her another, less common name, Jenny Greenteeth. Her hands have long pointed nails like talons that have a poison with which she can paralyze a poor soul with just one small prick. Her arms are long and strong, and they wrap around her victims, making it impossible for them to escape her flesh-hungry attack. The old legend tells, like a siren before she attacks, she sings a quiet song over the waves that few have survived to retell. Traditionally, the song she sings is, "Come into the water, love, dance beneath the waves, where dwell the bones of sailor lads, inside my saffron caves." As soon as the seafarer hears this song, the storm hag attacks. She calls up a violent storm that tosses the crew of the vessel around so she can lurch up from the water and grab them with her long arms. Others tell that she waits the storm out, and when the sailors believe all is calm, she rises from the waves, spitting lightning and winds with such force the entire vessel sinks in a few seconds. Sightings of the storm hag correspond with many severe storms across the area. Depending on which story you're reading, how the storm hag takes her victims changes. The two most prominent versions are her reaching into the boat to snag the victims, and her creating a whirlpool that will sink the ship with its crew. Both of these stories take a significant amount from Homer's Odyssey. The sirens are where the singing comes from, and where the hag reaches into the boat to snag unwilling sailors, while the whirlpool that she creates is from the mythical monster known as Charybdis. However, the sirens also use their singing to attract sailors to the rocks and sink their boats so they can snatch the crew, while the hag's singing comes as a forewarning to the severe storms she creates. There is a legend of a ghostly black dog that warns of coming danger to sailors, which can protect you from the clutches of the storm hag. In the Welland Canal between Lake Erie and Ontario, there was a fishing boat coming in for the day. A large black Newfoundland fell into the water and tried to swim to the boat. Instead of helping the dog get to the boat and out of the water, they teased it, and as the dog was making its way through the opening of the canal, it was crushed by the locking gate. That night, the fishermen were haunted by nightmares of the dog. After this incident, all around Lake Erie, there were sightings of a ghostly black dog that would appear before sailors on their ships right before they sink. There's debate on whether the dog is a curse because of its death or if it is there to warn the sailors, but all agree on one thing. The dog has eyes like coals of fire. Both the black dog of Lake Erie and the storm hag are signs of the bigger topic. That topic being Lake Erie is so dangerous and fraught with paranormal or supernatural sightings and incidents that it is considered to create a pseudo-Bermuda Triangle in North America. Those sightings range from ghostly incidents like Bloody Mary to UFO and alien sightings across the entire area. Multiple Great Lakes even contain phenomena similar to this. Lake Michigan surpasses even the Bermuda Triangle in the number of ship and aircraft disappearances. Without a doubt, this won't be our last journey to Lake Erie. There's always more to observe in this eerie place. This has been Deeper Dive.